Well, we're back in Texas this morning. We are or headed to Guadalupe Mountains National Park, which is about 30 miles south of Carlsbad Caverns that we're gonna stop at on the way back. We made our reservation. I didn't know. I think it's pretty cool that this part of Texas and New Mexico is the Chihuahuan Desert, and it's just really pretty.
This is the site of the old original Butterfield stage stop on the mail route between St. Louis and San Francisco in 1858, so 165 years ago. Don't you know that was one heck of a trip back then by stage?
2,700 miles, and it's stipulated that they had to do it in 25 days.
How many miles?
2,700.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did they do 100 miles a day plus?
Yeah.
That was one tough mail contract.
Yes, sirree. Was always completed within 25 days as stipulated.
This is the Frioli Ranch that we're walking up to. Man, the wind is about blowing us away today. It is. Whoa! It is some kind of windy out here. Old ranch house. The Raider brothers settled here in 1870s with a few cattle. The Smith family moved here in 1906. Well, let's see if we can go inside. Okay, very good.
Gallons per minute in the Frioli spring.
Wow, what a spring, huh? What a spring, and they had running water. Wow. Nice house.
I mean, there's displays in there.
Current restoration.
Oh.
I guess.
Oh. Schoolhouse. 8 local children. You can be a school teacher.
What is it?
It's the old schoolhouse.
Yeah.
From 1925 until the 30s, and 8 children attended here. The Smiths hired a teacher for $30 a month, plus room and board, and a horse.
Wow.
Yeah.
the bunkhouse for the hired hands. This, I would think, would be the outhouse. Yeah. Try the door.
Nope.
All right. We're behind the ranch and we're gonna try a little bit of hiking. We don't get blown off the trail by the wind today. There is even a pond here created by the damn spring. How about that? They had a swimming hole in the desert. They knew how to live. They weren't dummies. Good way to cool off in the summertime. Looks like we have a gulch or an arroyo or Dead Man's Gulch.
Yep.
Or Desiccated Horse Holler.
Slaughter Canyon, that's further up the road. Is that what you mean?
Slaughter Canyon would even be cool.
Uh-huh. It's very cool out here. If the wind wasn't quite so insane.
Okay, we keep gaining elevation, but the wind keeps trying to push us back downhill. Onward. Okay, we're back from the Spring Creek Trail. It's about a 2.5 mile round trip trail. We took it out and back. We hiked about maybe 2 miles or so on it. It was just incredibly windy. Yeah. What did you think about it?
It was beautiful, and it was cool desert hiking. But man, uphill, not even much uphill, but the wind is just ferocious out here, as you can tell from my hair.
I think it has a 480 foot elevation gain.
Yeah.
So over a mile or so,
Yeah.
so it's not too
bad. It was very
bad.
easy.
But it was uphill and into the wind.
Yeah.
And as you can see, the wind is just really howling out there.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, on further. See what else we can discover.
So all of these, this Guadalupe National Park mountain was an undersea reef, a saltwater reef, like 270 million years ago. And it's one of the world's best examples. And scientists from all over come and study it, study the marine life that was left behind. And it was covered with sediment and not exposed for a long time. But then the plates shifted and caused the mountains to thrust up a little bit better. So that's pretty cool that it was an underwater reef. And here it is in the middle of the Chihuahuan Desert.
All right, here we are at the entrance of Carlsbad Caverns. That took 3 tries to enunciate correctly. I kept trying to say canyons, and then she was making fun of me because I said caverns.
And you also said, earlier you said frijoles instead of frijoles. You're just having a bad pronunciation day. The drive into Carlsbad Caverns in the national park itself is quite beautiful.
Okay, we're heading down the natural entrance to the Carlsbad Canyons.
Caverns.
Yeah, what did I say?
Canyons.
Canyons.
I'm excited.
She's excited. I'm a little nervous. I don't like being underground, so
we'll see.
We'll see. Hopefully I'll be okay. Just a long time to be down there.
Yeah.
But we'll check it out.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Apparently, in the evening, there's a bat flight out of this cavern that you can sit up there and watch. Might be glad that I haven't seen that as I'm walking in.
Probably lots of guano flying around.
Probably.
Switchback City. I guess they count them on the way up. Now you have 2 options here. You can take the elevator down, or you can hike down the 1.25 mile natural route, as we're doing here. Cave swallows. From early February, that's where we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's steep.
Yeah. This trail descends 750 feet in elevation between the surface and the big room, so we'll be going down for a while.
I'm not scared.
All right, here as we descend into the belly of the beast. Hopefully it'll stay big in here for me. Okay, bye-bye entrance. The literature claims that all trails are paved, which is true, and well lit. That's not true. A lot of the way down, we could not see our feet at all, so if I did this again, I would definitely bring a headlamp. I guess if we had the audio self-tour,
We could have done
that would
too.
probably
But
tell us what all that stuff was.
yeah, okay, it's okay.
We continue to descend. It's a long ways down there.
It is, and it's steep.
Well, that's cool looking.
Yeah, it is.
This is the Green Lake Room. Wonder if there's a green lake in it.
Oh, look right above us here.
Yeah. But that looks kind of cool in there.
It does.
The temperature stays right around 56 degrees in here year round, so it's quite comfortable. Of note, if you're going to bring children, strollers are not allowed, so if you have a toddler, you might be carrying them the whole way. This is fairyland in here. I can see some fae in there, hanging out. This room.
Wow. I think they said it was Temple of the Sun.
It's similar to being in the Grand Canyon. Everywhere you look, there's just something spectacular to look at. So you end up being overstimulated.
You stuck it out.
So far, I've done it.
So
Ooh, there's the ladder down into the Devil's Pit, I guess. Man, how would you like to climb on that rickety thing? I would leave that for maybe.
Whew.
I would leave that to the grandkids to climb that ladder. Oh, there's an arch up there.
I can't look up. It kind of gives me a little vertigo. Oh, yeah. What makes them look like that and what makes them look like... I'm sure something says. Cool.
There?
Looks perfect for throwing someone into.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was not allowed to throw you into.
It's very hard to see, but it's pretty cool.
So I wonder if this is the bottomless pit.
That I don't know. Could be a bottomless pit. How much was this cave permit?
So what?
How much was the cave permit?
$1 each.
Wow.
Guided, 15. So I guess for $1, they're not even going to give you a map.
I guess not. They should raise it to $3. Well, I would definitely say that the cavern is magnificent in size.
I would agree with you. Or not. Yeah.
Well, what do you think so far?
I think it's pretty awesome. I was going to say, you know, if you've done one cave, you've probably done them all. And that may be true in a lot of caves, but this cave is extraordinarily huge.
It is definitely stupendous.
It is stupendous
And
and it's certainly worth doing.
It's stupendous in its grandiosity.
That it is. That it is.
Rock of Ages.
There's a creek right here. Over. It's that big tall place, Empire State Building in New York City elevators.
I feel like a troglodyte. There's one touching.
Yeah.
We are just about to the end of our big room loop tour, and then we're gonna come back out to where the elevator, the underground gift shop, and the underground restrooms, and the underground cafe is. Then we're going to ride the elevator to the top and be done with this big hole in the ground. Well, that's kind of spooky.
Mm-hmm. Very spooky.
All right, let's go ahead and end this one right here. What do you think about the caverns?
I enjoyed it. I am really glad you went with me. I don't know, we took an hour and a half. They say that you might take an hour and a half just in the big
2
room.
hours. 2 hours.
2 hours, okay.
Yeah.
But you'd have to really dawdle to
We-
take a lot longer.
We walked the 1.5 mile trail down, which was extremely steep.
Yes, very steep.
You descend over 700 feet, maybe closer to 800,
Yeah.
because that's how high you come up the elevator.
Oh yeah.
Being claustrophobic, I had a moment or two on the trail coming down that I was contemplating turning around and going back up.
But he powered through it.
But that would have been
He
insane.
said, I think I got to go back up, and we were like really at the down already,
Yeah.
where it got tight and dark for a minute or two.
Yeah.
And he was like, I think you got to come with me. And I was like, I cannot go. It's so steep coming down that natural entrance trail. I would have been hours coming up. So I was just like, no, we'll haul butt. But we didn't even have to. He got through it.
Once I got down to where the elevators and the restrooms
Yeah.
and the gift shop and the 1.5 mile loop around the big room
Yeah.
was, I was fine. Instead, I didn't have to take the elevator right up. At that point, I knew that I was going to be okay, and I could just enjoy the big loop and take the elevator up on the way back.
Yeah, and there's only a spot or two that are very cramped, that are like a tunnel that you're going through, and that is what would bother you probably if you had cost. Yeah.
It depends. It depends on your level of severity.
Yeah.
What scared me going down was I was just
worried about the amount of time.
The length of time that I was underground. But like I said, I managed to work it out, and it was fine. So if you're claustrophobic, maybe you can do it, maybe you can't. Am I glad I did it? Yes. Would I do it again? No, because I never have to do it again because I've done it.
I would do it again.
Yeah.
But it is just a cave. It's a big, spectacular one, but I'd do it again.
Okay, we're going to end this one right here. We thank you for coming along, and thanks for watching. Please consider giving us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, that would be cool too, if you do that for us. And to sum it up, I'd say fare thee well, Nomies.
Fare thee well, Nomies. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.